I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ears, the Son of God discloses, and he walks with me and he talks with me and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there none other has ever known. Hey everybody, Lady Cheryl here, and I want to welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you a few of the things that I can grow when we have temperatures like 107, 108 during the hottest part of the summer. And in the fall, we still have temperatures around 100, between 98 and 100 degrees. And it's very difficult to start new seeds outside or to transplant seedlings outside until the weather gets a little cooler. So I've been growing seedlings, as you know, if you've been with me for a while, in my home. And now it's time for me to start slowly integrating them and acclimating them to the environment outside. So today I'm going to share with you how I'm going to transplant some of my field pea seedlings, as well as I'm going to give you a little update on some of the things that I can grow in 100+ degree weather. And those things are okra. And let me show you my harvest for the last 3 days of my okra. I'm getting ready to blanch it and put it in the freezer. And the real large pieces of okra like this that got by me, I will make okra water out of it. And I've shared that in several videos, how I use okra water to help lower my A1C to prevent me from becoming diabetic. That runs in my family. And I'm also going to show you, what else? Okra, peppers, oh yes, and sweet potatoes. They grow pretty good in the summertime, but then as it gets cooler in the fall, the leaves become more vigorous in their growth. Okay? And I think I already said I'm going to share with you how I'm planting the cowpeas outside. Okay? Let's get started. All right. Very quickly, I just want to show you the okra that I put in this little bed. Bria helped me. She would be amazed at how much okra that I am harvesting every day. Here's one that I missed right here. Sometimes I have to, oh, look up here. It's got a little too hard, a little too big. So that may have to be just my okra water. Take this one too. And Bria would be amazed because she hasn't been over here in the backyard since school started. And they have swimming lessons on Saturday, church on Sunday. But these plants are taller than I am, and I'm 5'4", so they're over 5 feet tall. In this little bitty bed that I use with compost and 1 bag of soil. Okay, let me show you the okra plants in this bed. They were riddled with aphids, and just a strong force of water got rid of them. Let's go to the greenhouse and I'll show you I'm standing outside the greenhouse and just let you look at this lovely okra. And I have the shade cloth pulled up halfway so this okra can get a lot of sun. And I've been harvesting on it. And it's beautiful. Very pretty. And next week, the whole shade cloth cover can come off. I've been protecting my citrus trees from 100-degree temps. And then I'm gonna go inside the greenhouse. I'll be right back. Show you what I've been struggling to hold on to in the 100+ degree temperatures. We have one okra plant right here. It's getting filtered sun. You can see the sun is out now, but it would do better once I get this cover off, and that will come off next week. And we have, oh, there's the other one. I knew we had another one. It'll do better once I can lift this shade off of here. And I've cut this pepper plant down several times, and you can see it's blooming again. So I'm very happy. Sour stops will go in the house for the winter. This one and this one, and all of these citrus trees will still remain out here. There is a improved Meyer lemon, a Lisbon lemon, a Warrior Satsuma, and a grapefruit. And this calamandan tree, guys, I don't know. I'm gonna give it one more year. If it doesn't produce any fruit, I'm gonna give it away. I got it from U.S. Citrus in Texas. They don't sell them anymore. They just sell whole fruits. And this tree, I've cut it down about 3 or 4 times because it was just too tall to bring in the house. And it got frost or freezer damage last February in the polar freeze, and it's coming back. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm gonna nurture it only one more year, and then it's gotta go. If it doesn't produce any fruit, I can use that container and that valuable real estate space right there for something that's going to produce. Okay. I'm gonna show you my sweet potatoes. My sweet potatoes in these 17-gallon buckets were really struggling. I had shade cloth on them, and it still didn't help them that much. But now they're beginning to come back. And I won't harvest these until October, so they got a couple of months to put on some more leaves and some more, hopefully, tubers in the bottom of those buckets. Let me show you the other sweet potatoes. Here are the other 3 buckets. I grew these well in the same spot last year, but I think it was a little bit hotter this year, and so you can see some yellowing of the leaves, but more foliage. And I can even see sweet potatoes coming up right here. See that? What I do is when I see sweet potatoes coming up, I cover it up. I cover it up with soil. I'm gonna come back and bring some more soil and cover those sweet potatoes up. Some people pull them up and eat those, but you have to cure them. You have to make the sweet potato carbohydrates turn into a sweeter sugar. And that happens during the curing process. And I have a video on that if you want to check that out. Okay? But they're climbing up this trellis. So I'm happy about it. And if you didn't know, you can eat these sweet potato leaves that taste like spinach with a little sweet potato taste to it. So sauteed with garlic and onion. It's delicious. And these are Beauregard sweet potatoes. Okay, let me show you the other pepper plants. Here are some cayenne pepper and a little baby bell pepper, and they grow pretty good in the heat, but not as well as okra, eggplant, sweet potatoes do. And here's my calamandan tree. I see just a little tinge of a color change. This one got damaged in the freeze. It was in the greenhouse. It doesn't have a lot of fruit on it like it normally does, but I'm thankful for what we do have. Okay, let's move on. Hey guys, it's Thursday afternoon. About 5 o'clock, I'm getting ready to turn my lights out for the seedlings that I'm growing inside. I got it all hooked up to just one switch here. And as you can see, they're out. But right here, these are the ones that must go outside tomorrow. I know I'm taking a chance. I'm going to shade them because we're supposed to get more heat. But as you can see here, they need to get outside. So I'm going to cover them up good with a 90% shade cloth and slowly remove that and transition into a 50% off shade. I will eventually be able to remove them from any shade because in a couple of weeks, the forecast has been predicted that our temperatures will be in the upper 80s during the day and lower 70s at night. So I'll take these out tomorrow morning and let you guys see me doing it. All right. Well, 7 o'clock in the morning. It's Friday, and it's moving day for some of my field peas seedlings that I started in the house. And I'm just looking around and trying to decide where I'm going to put them. And let me show you these right here. These are the ones that I put out when it was 100 degrees. They got beat up, but remember they had the shade cloth on them. Now they're totally acclimated and I don't need a shade cloth on them. This is a bean, but this is what happens, guys, when they get sunburned. But that's okay because they are doing well and they're gonna be okay. And in another month, I'll give them some more comfrey tea. So these are doing pretty good. Actually, I think I could put another one here, another plant, maybe here, here, and these are kind of weak looking. I may put one right in here. So I'm gonna go get my seedlings, and I divided them up. Okay, here are the ones that are in the best shape. Green, no discoloration. These I'm gonna group together. I put my problem babies together. You see the discoloration? It needs fertilizer. It hasn't had any, because I don't bring the comfy fertilizers that I use and make inside of the home. So all of these will be grouped together in the small shoe boxes, and these will go in the stronger grow boxes. I'm gonna move these outside, and then I'll set up a tripod so you can watch me work. Okay, guys, I'm going to take some of my weakest plants of the cowpeas, and I'm going to plant them in these 3 boxes where I previously transplanted a few. And I think I can get one right here. So I'm just going to scoop it out, the soil out. Turn the plant upside down. I'm going to get in close so you can see those vigorous roots. And I'm just going to put it in the hole, press down. After I covered it up, I can put one right here. So I'm going to just scoop the soil out. I almost took a plant out. Vigorous roots, started in the house under inexpensive shop lights. Press it down after I cover it up. I'm moving over here, and I'm gonna put 2 right here. Notice I don't get real close to the edge, so I won't be out of my walkway harvesting. I want them to grow that way and not out this way. So I'm gonna put one right here. Just scooped a hole. Put the plant in, get it situated, and it's very important that you make sure that you press firmly when you backfilling it, because you don't want air pockets to get in there, and that will cause root rot. Okay. I think I could plant one more over here. I don't know if you can see that real good, but you get the idea. Put it in the hole, push it down, backfill it, and press down. I have 2 more that I'm gonna put over here. I'm gonna fill in, let's see where I'm gonna put it, right here, where there's a nice space. I'm just making a hole. Taking the plant, turning it upside down, capturing it in the palm of my hand, and put it in the hole. Push down slightly, backfill, and press down. And then one right here next to this magnolia tree that will shade it really good, I'm gonna put one right here. So that's the last one. Beautiful roots. Put it in the hole, press down, backfill, and then press down again. This is some really good fertile soil. And I'm going to water these in and add some comfrey liquid fertilizer. I've got 3 boxes right here. This one, if you look a little bit down here, has strawberries. But most of the strawberry plants are old, so they died. I think I'll keep them in here during the winter, start some more seeds in the greenhouse or inside my house, and put some crowns in here in the spring. So I'm going to take this box over here and this box over here, and we're going to add pea seedlings. I'm going to put a small one right here in the center. Let me see if you can see that. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put one right here. I make like an X with one in the center, so I'm going to put 5 seedlings in each grow box. Trying to get closer up so that you can see me better. I noticed in my last video I was too far away, and I'm not the greatest when it comes to making videos with tripods. Okay, so that's 10. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So I'll just start right here, and I'm gonna dig a hole. I'm gonna turn this a little bit so you can see down there. Make it a nice little hole. Good roots. Put it down in the hole. Backfill it. And press down. And then I'll do one right here where you can see real good. And I practice the no dig method. I don't like to dig around a lot unless I'm actually planting a seedling. See the good roots there? That beautiful? Put it down in the hole. Press down a little bit. Backfill all around it. And then press down again. Now I'm going to the edge right here. Yeah, you can see. Go down some. And I'm gonna dig a hole right here. You can see. These are nitrogen fixers. These are field peas. Some people call them cow peas. And I grew beans here previously, and they fixed a lot of nitrogen in the soil. So you don't need as much fertilizer when you're starting seedlings off like you think. So just a little diluted comfrey is all I'm gonna add to this garden bed. Just get that in the hole real good, situated, backfill. It still has been very hot here, and that's why the surface is real dry. And I'm gonna put one right here, and you can see a couple beans seeds I threw in here never came up. And this one looked like it was trying to do something. And we're just gonna break the soil up a little bit. Hole that is going in. Take it out, push it down, backfill, press down, and we have 5 seedlings planted. These are little hoops, little iron hoops with plastic on them that I get from Amazon, and I can put shade cloth in here to cover it up, or I can put an insect material too. Okay, So I'm gonna get it prepared just in case I have to put a netting on here or shade cloth. Well, I know I will be putting shade cloth. Okay, so now I'm moving over to here, and I'll speed the video up after I do it. And I'm gonna plant these the same way. These zinnias right here have come to the end of the road, as you can see. I may leave this one plant in here because it's still producing flowers. I'll leave this one. I'm gonna try to cut this one off. I did. And I'm gonna pull these up, put them in the compost. 1, 2, 3, 4. This tripod is so crazy. Okay, I think you can see that. This is a little tricky area in here. The ground is uneven and the tripod wouldn't stand up, but we're gonna try it anyway. So I'm just gonna break the soil up just a little bit at the top. I'm gonna leave this one Swiss yard that's still there. And I have 4 plants, so I'll put 4 in almost each corner. 1 right here, press down, cover it up, pat down. 1 right here. This is some looser soil. It was marigolds growing in here, so it's not hard to transplant anything in this box. Okay. And then I think I'll just put 1 right here in the middle. Again, these are the weaker plants. I put all the strong plants together and the weaker ones together. I'll give this one a little bit more fertilizer because you can see a little yellowing discoloration of the leaves, meaning it needs more nutrients. Press down. And then I got 1 more to plant right here. And I'm very excited to get these in the soil outside because, you know, they've been in the house under the grow lights. And even though my lights are very inexpensive to run because they're just shop lights and low watt grow lights, I'm just glad to get some of this stuff outside. And I'm gonna watch the weather really good. I don't plan to go anywhere except 1 trip to the post office. And when the sun comes out, if it's too bright, because it's starting to come up now, and if it's too bright, I don't want these to scorch. I will take these hoops that you see here and all the way to the back there, and I'll put a 90% shade cloth and then eventually 50%. Okay. I'm going to water these all in. I'm going to put some liquid fertilizer in here as well. And I thank you for watching this video. And I hope those of you that live in real hot climates, I hope that you're able to very soon put your seedlings outside, or perhaps sow some seeds directly. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. You know that I love you and God loves you too. Bye now. Your own, eat your own. It's not hard, you can do it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for watching. See you real soon.